where Chargers and Challengers are everywhere it seems, you have to do something out of the ordinary to stand out. So before mine gets stolen and brought to a local takeover event, or parted out, I threw away the stock supercharged Hellcat motor and swapped it for a Nissan RB26. Let's check out the tune. So first thing first, you're going to want to take that Hemi out and you're going to put the BR26, which is on RB26, but don't tell Nissan. Then you're going to come over to ECU. You're going to put on Racing ECU, Elite Turbo, Racing Camshafts, Stock Intake Manifold, Racing Fuel System, Elite Cylinder Head, Elite Engine Block, Racing Exhaust Manifold, and Racing Exhaust. For transmission, I've got the Racing Clutch, Racing Differential, Racing Gearbox, and I've kept it rear-wheel drive. For the body, I've got street weight reduction because this thing is it's a heavy boy, and everything else is stock. For suspension, we're gonna start with the Ultimate Suspension Arms, Racing Rear Suspension Arms, Ultimate Front Stabilizer, Ultimate Rear Stabilizer, Stock Brakes, Racing Front Springs, Racing Rear Springs, Stock Dampers. And for the wheels, I've got Ultimate Front Spacers, Ultimate Rear Spacers, Ultimate Tires on the front, 285/25 R20, and on the rear, Ultimate 285/25 R20. I didn't go with a stretch tire on this car, so I kept it just a regular racing tire on the front, and it's at 0, front and rear. So for the engine tuning, ECU rev limiter is all the way up, turbine pressure all the way up, torque at high all the way up, didn't touch the cylinder head, and torque at low all the way up. For transmission, I've got the gear shifting speed all the way down, did not touch the gears except for second gear, I went down, third gear went up, fourth gear went up, fifth gear left it, sixth gear, and etc. Transmission losses all the way down. No adjustments on body. And suspension. So front springs slammed it. Spring stiffness went up. Stabilizer went to 133. Negative 10.5 camber on the front. Caster went to 11. Ackerman went to 30. Steering angle, max it out. Toes at 0. For the rear, spring length is all the way down. Spring stiffness up a little bit. Stabilizer went down. Camber's at negative 6.5. And toes at 0. And finally, the tire tuning. Front pressure went up to 2.2. Rear tire pressure all the way down at 1. For my stance on it, I went with maxed out front offset with 8 in the rear. Guys, do yourself a favor and try this car with the RB swap in it. You will not regret it. This thing is a monster. This is actually one of my favorite cars to drift right now. This thing is so fun. I love the long wheelbase that the Charger gives you, and just with the RB in there, it's just something different. I've had people comment in like a random lobby, they're like, hey, that thing with the RB really threw me off when I heard it. So definitely turn some heads, and probably get more questions of like, why would you get rid of the Hellcat engine? Well, why not? This game lets you swap engines like crazy. Why not, right? Something different. All right, just made it to the lobby, and no one's actually at the little observatory thing, so we're gonna check these guys out right here. That just about does it for this car. Like I said, try it out. You gotta try it with the RB. Definitely get a lot of questions as to why you un-Hellcatted your Hellcat. But anyways, until the next one, catch you later.